Welcome back, everyone. Today, I'm diving into the top 10 films where love turns into obsession, stories that prove love can be beautiful, but also dangerously destructive. These movies are filled with passion, danger, and unforgettable twists, and trust me, number 5 is a total banger you don't want to miss. Make sure you watch all the way till the end, because every single film on this list has something shocking to offer. And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more movie lists and recommendations every week. 10. Gone Girl, 2014. This might be one of the smartest films about love turned into obsession. I was fascinated by how carefully every detail was planned, showing how obsession can be cold, calculating, and terrifying. For me, the scariest part was how love becomes a weapon in the story. It isn't about passion, it's about control, manipulation, and image. The twists kept me hooked from start to finish. Every reveal felt like another layer of obsession being peeled back. I couldn't stop thinking about how obsession can live right under the surface of what looks like a perfect relationship. This movie shows that sometimes the most dangerous obsession is hiding inside marriage itself. 9. Fear, 1996. This one is intense because it shows how young love can spiral out of control. At first, it feels sweet and exciting, but it quickly becomes terrifying. I felt the danger growing with every scene, especially as the obsession turned violent. It's a story about how passion without boundaries is just an obsession in disguise. The tension never lets up, and by the end, you feel like you've been on an emotional roller coaster. It's unsettling because it starts with something so relatable. First love. Every glance and every word carries more menace as the story unfolds. This movie is proof that love can turn dangerous in the blink of an eye. 8. 1 Hour Photo, 2002. This movie is one of the most unsettling takes on obsession I've ever seen. It's not a traditional love story, but it's about someone who loves the idea of a perfect family so much it turns into fixation. The sadness behind the obsession makes it even more disturbing. You can see the loneliness driving every action, and that's what hit me hardest. It's not passion, it's desperation disguised as affection. Watching this film, I realized how obsession often comes from emptiness rather than love. Every scene felt heavy, like you're peeking into someone's broken heart. This movie proves obsession isn't always loud. It can be quiet and devastating. 7. Wicker Park, 2004. This movie blends romance, mystery, and obsession beautifully. I was drawn in by how much love drives the characters, but also how unhealthy it becomes. The lengths people go to for love in this story blur the line between devotion and obsession. It's less about fear and more about the haunting side of obsession. The tangled relationships made me question what love really looks like when taken too far. Every reveal pulls you deeper into the unhealthy attachments. It's romantic and unsettling all at once, which makes it unforgettable. By the end, I was left wondering if obsession and love can ever truly be separated. 6. The Crush, produced in 1993. This movie shocked me because it flips the usual narrative. Here it's the younger girl obsessed with the older man. At first, it feels harmless, but then it escalates into something frightening. What really stuck with me was how obsession doesn't always come from where you expect. The way her fixation grows is uncomfortable, but fascinating to watch. It's a reminder that obsession doesn't always look the same, but it always destroys. Every scene makes you feel the trap closing in. It made me think about how dangerous unchecked emotions can be. This is one of those films that shows the dark side of desire with no boundaries. 5. Swim Fan, produced in 2002. This is a film that mixes teen romance with obsession, and it's surprisingly effective. I felt the tension of high school love turning dangerous almost immediately. What starts as a fling turns into something life-threatening, and the escalation is fast. What's most striking is how obsession doesn't care about age. It can happen to anyone. The way the character becomes fixated feels suffocating and relentless. Every scene adds pressure until you can't look away. It's not just about romance gone wrong, it's about how fragile trust can be. This movie left me thinking about how obsession can take over everything if it isn't stopped. 4. Play Misty for Me, produced in 1971. This one feels timeless because obsession has always been part of love stories gone wrong. At first, the relationship seems casual, but then it becomes clear how dangerous things are. What makes it powerful is how ordinary the beginning feels, which makes the spiral into obsession even scarier. You can feel the protagonist's fear growing as he realizes love has turned into stalking. It's one of those films that shows how quickly affection can twist into something dark. Every phone call and every visit carries more menace than the last. It proves that obsession can destroy lives even when it starts small. Watching this made me realize that sometimes passion is just a mask for control. 3. Obsessed, 2009. This movie is exactly what the title says, love gone too far. I felt the tension building right from the moment the innocent attraction started. What really struck me was how obsession doesn't always come from within a relationship, but sometimes from the outside. Watching Idris Elba's character fight to protect his marriage while being targeted was gripping. The movie shows how quickly admiration can spiral into dangerous fixation. Every scene kept me on edge, waiting to see just how far the obsession would go. For me, it was a reminder that sometimes the scariest love stories aren't about romance, but about people who can't let go. It's a wild ride of suspense mixed with raw emotion. 2. Sleeping with the Enemy, produced in 1991. This movie really shows how love can turn into possession. What I found chilling was how the husband's affection slowly revealed itself as obsession and abuse. It's a reminder that not all love is safe, and sometimes it becomes a trap. Every detail in the story builds the feeling of dread, and I couldn't help but root for Julia Roberts' character to escape. The way obsession takes away freedom is shown in such a raw, frightening way. For me, it highlights the thin line between devotion and control. It made me think about how obsession destroys not just relationships, but identities. This film stayed with me because it mixes romance, suspense, and fear all at once. 1. Fatal Attraction, produced in 1987. This film is one of the first that comes to mind when I think about obsession. At first, the passion feels intoxicating, but then it twists into something terrifying. What makes it powerful for me is how quickly love turns into control and danger. You can almost feel the walls closing in as the obsession grows stronger. Every scene makes you question how far someone would go just to keep love alive. It isn't just thrilling, it's uncomfortable in a way that sticks with you. For me, this movie proves that obsession is just love pushed too far over the edge. It's the kind of film that leaves you unsettled long after the credits roll. So there you have it, 10 films that show how quickly love can cross the line into obsession. Each story proves that when passion loses balance, it can become something truly destructive. For me, that's what makes these movies so unforgettable. They're not just thrillers, they're cautionary tales about love gone wrong. Which one of these obsessed love stories shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.